What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Judah Local. And before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Their best 100 players ever. So let's talk about it. Number 100. I'm not going through 100 because I never seen that nigga play. Klay Thompson is 98. Who do they have better than Klay Thompson? I'm actually very curious to see this. Very, very curious to see this. Very, 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 very curious to see this. So who's better than Klay? And let's see what they got for him here. 4-time champion, 2-time All-NBA, 5-time All-Star, 1-time All-Defense. Them injuries really fucked up his trajectory because at one point, like, this could have easily been 4 chips, like 5 All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defense. It could easily have been some shit like that. Yeah, but let's see who they got better than him. Bernard King. Is Bernard King better than Klay Thompson? Joe Dumars. Is Joe Dumars better than... No, I'm not mad at Joe Dumars. I'm not mad. Let's get to the... Who is this? He ain't even got a player picture. That's how old this nigga is. Nigga ain't even got a picture from him playing. Come on, Bleacher Report. And he shot 43% from the field. 4-time champ though, 7-time All-Star, 8-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. Oh my god, this nigga played in the 50s. This is why it should be divided by eras, to be honest. Because no disrespect to the 50s, but Tatum is 93. Jason Tatum is already better than Klay Thompson. Nah, damn. 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. He tore his Achilles though. That's crazy. It's shout out Gaming got us for the follow. This is crazy though. Will he get back to it? Is this going to be another Klay situation though, where he's kind of a shell of himself, and over time it's going to affect his all-time ranking? Because damn, 93 all-time. That's crazy. I wonder who else is higher. Lenny Wilkins, Chauncey Billups. I'm not mad at him being up here. Chris Webber, 90. 90? Earl Monroe. Draymond is 88. Draymond is better than Klay. Draymond is that much better than Klay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, chat. Shit. Hold on, chat. Oh, my bad, chat. I'm back. Okay. Is Draymond Green really that much better than Klay Thompson? That's crazy to me. But let's see what his accolades are. 4-time champ, defensive player of the year, 2-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Star, 9 times All-Defense, and a steals champ. Career stats: 9.75, 1.31 block. And he's a top 100 player. Again, no disrespect to my nigga, but this is crazy. The greatest defensive player of the modern era. Who's higher than Draymond? Alonzo Mourning is one higher than Draymond. Okay. That's crazy. That is crazy. Tony Parker. 4-time champ, 4-time All-NBA, 6-time All-Star, Finals MVP. I'm not mad at Tony Parker. Let's see. Jimmy Butler's 83. Should be higher. Should be a lot higher. Jimmy should be higher. Oh, hell no. What the hell just happened? Jimmy was 83. Jimmy Butler at 83. Jimmy at 83. Not mad at that. Bob Lanier, Dikembe Mutombo, 9-10-3. Damn, I didn't know Mutombo career stats were 9 points per game. God damn. 4-time defensive player of the year, 3-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Star, 6 All-Defensive, 3 block champ, 2-time rebounding champ. Wow. So, elite defender. But at least he was efficient. Like, even Draymond, like, he averages 9 points on 45% shooting, and he's a big. It's just like, you got to give me something here, big dog. You got to give me something. Mutombo dominated the interior during the 90s. Key member of the 2000 Philly team that made the finals. What's the most points Mutombo's ever averaged in a season? Let's see. Mutombo. The most points this nigga has ever averaged in a season. What the fuck? He averaged 16 his rookie year? Okay, so he just probably, like, fell off towards the end of his career. Yeah, okay. So for his actual, like, prime, what did he? Wish it would let me see. But, okay, not as bad as Draymond. Like, he averaged 16 before, but shot 49%. Yeah, he was an all-star, too, his rookie year. Damn, 16, 12, 3 blocks. Okay, I see why. But then you get your second year, 14, 13. 14, 13, that's not bad. 12, 12, 4 blocks. Damn. 57%. Okay. So I'm not mad at him scoring less because he upped his efficiency, but what is he averaging this time that we're looking at? 12, 12, 3.4, shot 52% from the field. Okay. But 81 is not even that high, I guess. Grant Hill, 79. Paul George. Paul George is not better. Is he? Is Paul George better than Klay Thompson? What the hell? Let me ask my chat real quick. That's crazy. Paul George is definitely, in my opinion, I don't think he's had a better career than Paul George. I think he would probably trade his career for, not Paul George, Klay Thompson. But let's see. 6-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Star, 4-time All-Defense. Yeah, I guess. Alex English. Manu's better than Tony? Huh? Like, better career, though? How? Yeah, I need to see who voted on this. Chris Bosh is 71. Who's better than Chris Bosh? Kyrie 69. It's 68 players all time better than Kyrie Irving. Dennis Rodman. What up, Ammo Boxing It? Dennis Rodman is better than Kyrie Irving. That's kind of crazy. Joel Embiid is better. I'm not mad at Joel Embiid being 66. Damn. Vince Carter is better than Kyrie. Like, what are we doing here, y'all? What is Bleacher Report doing here? Damian Lillard is better than Kyrie Irving? Okay, I'm done with this list. And I love Dame. I'm done with this list. This is crazy. Damian Lillard. What does he have over him? 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. 9-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. But he's a champion. And a much, 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 much more efficient scorer. And they're damn near the same levels, like scoring points-wise, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. I think this is crazy. And I love Dame, but damn. And Pau Gasol, he's better than Chris Bosh? Is Pau Gasol better than Chris Bosh? I don't know. Is Carmelo better than... Yeah, he's better than Chris Bosh. Tracy McGrady over Melo. Let's compare these resumes. 6-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star, 1 scoring champ. 7-time All-Star. What was his? 10-time All-Star. 7-time All-NBA. 6-time All-NBA. 2-time scoring champ. 1-time scoring champ. I'm not mad at that. That's like splitting hairs. Luka is 57 already. Wow. That's how crazy is that? Is that too crazy? I mean, Luka is definitely on the path of all-time greats, so I'm not mad at this. But I think the problem with like crowning dudes so early with shit like this is you really never know how the rest of their career is going to play out, because this is low-key assuming like he continues on like a decent path. Like, because my thing is like, if we were to make this list like when Klay Thompson and the Warriors, if we were to do something like, what up? Oh, you said your headphones not working? All right, I'm gonna type in the chat. Hold on, let me type in the chat. But yeah, I think just like if we were to make this list like a couple of years ago, like Klay Thompson would have been higher because of the trajectory he was on. But it's like crazy. 57 is not that bad though. 57 is not that bad. Bill Walton is better than Luka. Reggie Miller is better than Luka. Is he? Gary Payton, okay, not too mad at that. Dwight, okay, not mad at this. They showing good respect to Dwight. It also depends who's above him, though. Not mad at Ray Allen being above him. Dominique, okay. Now we're getting into okay. Paul Pierce, 49, okay. Russell Westbrook, 48, okay. Elvin Hayes, Kevin McHale, Anthony Davis is 45. If Anthony Davis, he has a championship, but did he have a better career than Westbrook? Ooh, 3 block titles, though. 5 all-defense, 10-time All-Stars, 5-time All-NBA. Yeah, he's only in his 13th year. I'm not mad at this. George Mikan, oh my God. Walt Frazier, I mean, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at George Gervin. Not mad at Rick Barry. Not mad at Patrick Ewing. Not mad at Clyde Drexler, Bob Petit, Bob Cousy, Allen Iverson, 36. Allen Iverson, 36. Okay, let's take out like how iconic he is, right? Is he this much better than Dame and Kyrie? Like, is he this much better? This is like 20 niggas. No, this is like 50 niggas better, if I'm not mistaken. 50 to 40. It's Steve Nash. And is he one under Steve Nash? 2-time MVP, 7-time All NBA, 8-time All Star, 5 assist titles, 14 points per game. Yeah, I mean, Steve Nash was ultra efficient, I would say. James Harden is 34. I'm a James Harden hater, and I kind of feel like this is kind of low. Kind of low. 1-time MVP, 8-time All NBA, 11-time All Star, 3-time scoring champ. Pretty good. I know you said your headphones don't work. I feel like James Harden, this is hella low. I feel like James Harden, this is hella low. Hella low, hella low. But let's see who's above him, because that's really what matters. Jason Kidd. Is Jason Kidd better than James Harden? That's a tough question. Kawhi, I'm not mad at that. John Havlovic, nah, I'm mad at that. Chris Paul. Is Chris Paul better than Kawhi and James Harden? Oh, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. What the fuck? John Stockton. John Stockton. I'm trying to think. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. I am not mad. I am not mad at John Stockton over Chris Paul. Scotty. Oh my God. No. Scottie Pippen. Okay. Isaiah Thomas. Okay. Elgin Baylor. Charles Barkley is 25. Okay, so this is the top 25. I wish you could hear me. Charles Barkley's 25. Okay, who's above him? Giannis. I'm not mad at Giannis. I'm not mad at Giannis. Top 25 already. 1-time champ, 2-time MVP, 1 Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All NBA, 9-time All Star, 5 times All Defense, Most Improved. And he's one of the most dominant. D Wade, 23. Is that low? Is that high? I feel like it's a little low for D Wade. Karl Malone, like, respectfully, Dwayne Wade is better than Karl Malone. Karl Malone just played longer. And he's better than Moses Malone. And respectfully, Dr. J. Respectfully, David Robinson. Okay, now it becomes a discussion. But I still would probably take D Wade over Dirk. A lot of these dudes just have longevity over my nigga D. You feel me? It ain't even about the skill. It's just that they got the longevity. You from the UK? Hey, I'm trying to visit. Hold on, let me see. I can't even type in here. Let me type it on my computer. I'm trying to visit the UK. I got all caps on. All right, let me finish tracking to this list real quick. So low key, I'd have D Wade over Dirk, and then Jokic over Dirk. I'm not mad at that, but D Wade should be over Jokic. I mean, actually, damn, this thing is a 3-time MVP, Final MVP, 7-time. This is assuming though his career like stays on this path of greatness. This is assuming he stays on this path of greatness that he's gonna. Cause I'm like, KG. I mean, if Jokic is better than Dirk, he's better than KG, right? Am I tripping if I say that? Like, if Jokic is better than Dirk, he's better than KG. Jerry West, not mad at it, I guess. Not mad at Oscar Robinson being 14. KD's 13. Okay, now we're getting into the. Now we're getting into the advice. Now we're getting into the bread and butter. Now we're getting to the bread and the butter. KD, Hakeem. Is Hakeem better than KD? Is Hakeem better than KD? That's a toss up. I'm not mad at that. Kobe, I think Kobe at 11 is crazy. I think they're doing this for clickbait though. My Instagram, it's right here. I don't know if you can see the overlay. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, but Kobe at 11 is disrespectful, and I think it's clickbait. And Steph is not better than Kobe. He's barely better than KD. Wilt's not better than Kobe, but he is better than Steph. Larry Bird is not better than Kobe. I'm sorry. Tim Duncan, I'm not mad if you put them on the same level. But even him, 7, who are the people better than these niggas? Shaq. In hindsight, like Tim and Kobe are better than Shaq. Shaq probably was the most dominant, but like they had longevity over him. They were way more coachable. They bought in more, even though Kobe was hard-headed sometimes. Like, they just cared about the game more. So I feel like I'd put them over him, even though Shaq was very dominant. Bill Russell, respectfully, should not be number 5. Magic, he's not better than Kobe, but he should be high. He should probably be 5. Kareem should probably be 4. Kobe should be 3. Jordan should be 2, and LeBron should be 1. We already know who these last 2 are. LeBron, yeah. Michael Jordan, yeah. Okay, now let me tell y'all what I thought. Quick run through of this list. I think Klay Thompson was a little low. I think Draymond Green was a little high. I think Kyrie Irving was a little low. I think Dame was a little high. I think D Wade was very low. I think Kobe was very low. I think Shaq was a little too high. But I feel like these lists, they really be doing these lists for like clickbait and shit, because they're gonna disrespect niggas who have big fan bases, because they know those are the niggas that's gonna ride for them on social media and shit, and that's gonna get their engagement up. Because I feel like that's why they even dropped this list and put Kobe at 11, because they've seen recently how much traction people have been getting for like hating on Kobe. So I think they're like, oh yeah, let's drop a list. Let's put him right outside the top 10. That's gonna cause a headline like, oh my God, Kobe's not top 10. It's like, damn. Did you follow me? I'll see it if you followed me.